Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and it is match day 6 of the Champions League phase. Obviously 36 teams, 8 games each, top 8 straight to the round of 16, 9 to 24 two-leg playoffs, and 25 to 36 eliminated. We are at match day 6 now, so it is pivotal before January's sprint to match day 7 and match day 8, so let's jump straight in. Kairat's debut run has been historic but harsh, 1 point, minus 10 goal difference after matchday 5, including a 5-0 defeat versus Real Madrid, which was in matchday 2, and a 2-1 defeat to Inter in matchday 4. The jumping quality is showing, especially in defending second phases. Olympiacos only have 2 points, yet that 4-3 thriller versus Real Madrid proves they can create chances in transition and offset pieces. Travel and altitude in Almaty add noise, but Olympiacos' experience should steady the game's state. Expect the Greeks to control dead balls and avoid chaos, a clean 2-0. Bayern sit in the 12-point chasing pack, and despite losing to Arsenal on matchday 5, they've looked ruthless in most league phase fixtures at home. The Allianz effect plus Harry Kane's scoring clip is a heavy punch that Sporting's compact 4-2-3-1 will struggle to absorb for 90. Sporting have 10 points, sturdy structure and counters through wide channels, but Bayern's layered pressing often turns possession back quickly. With top 8 seeding at stake, a focused clinical win is the likely outcome, 3-0. Atalanta's European game management has been excellent, runs of clean sheets, disciplined mid-block and a coach bounce since Rafael Palladino's appointment, but Chelsea arrived with momentum after a 3-0 win over Barcelona on matchday 5. The Blues' youthful frontline, led by Esteval's 3-game UCL scoring streak, is thriving inside Maresca's possession patterns and aggressive rest defence. With both sides at 10 points, this feels like a fine margin matchup. Chelsea's set press triggers in the half spaces can tilt territory their way. Edge to Chelsea, 2-1. Barca need a response after the matchday 5 loss at Stamford Bridge, sitting on 7 points. They can't afford a flat night. Frankfurt are on 4 points and were outplayed 3-0 by Atalanta last time, with transition defence breaking down under pressure. At Montjuic, expect Barca to control tempo, pin fullbacks and create isolation on the wings for end product. This is a spot for a statement, a controlled 3-0 win with chance suppression. San Siro under lights, Inter at 12 points near the top 8 with balanced midfield control and a compact back 3. Liverpool sit on 9 points, but the 4-1 home loss to PSV, which was in matchday 5, set off alarms over defensive transitions and midfield durability. Reports indicate Mohamed Salah was left out of the squad ahead of this trip amid a public rift. Selection noise you don't want away to Inter at all. Felix Weah's German officiating crew adds a strict line to Jules. Inter have a decent record under him. Edge to Inter structure, 2-1. Monaco have lived in a slender margins, several draws, 6 points, and Luis II is a good place to lean on ball control and draw fouls around the box. Galatasaray's phase has big moments, a 1-0 win over Liverpool in matchday 2 and a win over Bodø Glimt, but they can get stretched late chasing games. Expect Monaco to target back post lanes and second balls. Gala's set-piece threat keeps it tense, but the hosts nick it, 2-1. PSV, who are on 8 points, are pure chaos in the best way. 6-2 versus Napoli, matchday 3, and a 4-1 at Anfield in matchday 5. Atleti showed they can choke elite attacks, handing into their first UCL loss on matchday 5 with late game control and set-piece punch. At the Philips Stadion, PSV's wide runners versus Atleti's counter-press traps is a tactical chess match. Goals at both ends feels right, especially if Alaves and Simeone Jr. are involved in transition, 2-2. Spurs at 8 points, big 4-0 win versus Copenhagen in matchday 4 showed the press and ceiling, and the 5-3 loss at PSG mid-matchday 5 showed the attacking bravery, just tightened the defensive rest. Slavia have 3 points and struggle to generate high-quality chances at this level. Even with solid domestic form, their UCL attacks often stall in zone 14. At home, Thomas Frank's side should control territory, use set plays and manage transitions better. Clean sheet plus 2 decisive moments, 2-0. Union SG, who are on 6 points, oscillate between heavy defeats for Newcastle and Inter and big wins against Galatasaray. Marseille, who are on 6 points, just beat Newcastle 2-1 in matchday 5 and have direct pace to hurt teams, but they can be inconsistent away. In Brussels, expect a midfield trench, second balls and wide overloads, not end-to-end, margins say draw, 1-1. Qarabağ, who are on 7 points, are nasty to face in Baku, aggressive in duels, strong on second balls and programmatic with a lead. Ajax's league phase has been disastrous, 0 points, minus 15 goal difference after matchday 5, with structural issues in build and defensive transitions. The travel plus atmosphere amplifies the gap. Expect Qarabağ to press selectively and pounce 2-1. Villarreal are underperforming at 1 point, but stylistically they match well with Copenhagen's mid-block. Copenhagen, who are on 4 points, concede in flurries, see 3-2 versus Kairat on matchday 5 and struggle to protect the red zone for 90. If Villarreal can stabilise rest defence, their patient build-up should eventually crack the shape. 2-0 feels right. San Mamés brings physical tests, but PSG, 12 points, are in champion gear. 5-3 versus Spurs in matchday 5 showed their attacking ceiling and the Vitinha hot streak. Athletic, who are on 4 points, will punch via aerials and counters, yet PSG's rotations and individual quality typically find a decisive moment. Expect one period of Paris dominance and one Bilbao wave. Paris edge it 2-1. Leverkusen shocked City 2-0 in matchday 5, but their wing-back spaces can be attacked by Newcastle's runners and quick diagonals. The Magpies, who are on 9 points, have grown into the phase and manage away game states well. Set pieces could be the tiebreaker. Newcastle are robust on first contact and second balls. Away smash and grab 2-1. Benfica, who are on 3 points, are desperate and Estadio de Luz can compress their game. Tight lines, fouls around the box and a set piece or cutback chance. Napoli on 7 points, swing between excellent 1 matchday 2 win and lose matchday 2 and matchday 3 collapse at PSV when they lost 6-2. Expect Benfica to narrow central lanes and force Napoli outside. One breakthrough decides it, 1-0. Dortmund, who are on 10 points, are ruthless at Signal Iduna Park. 4-0 versus Villarreal and 4-1 versus Athletic earlier in the phase. Bodø Glimt, who are on 2 points, have heart and energy but struggle versus sustained pressure and aerials in the area. Expect early field position dominance, then wave after wave until it breaks. 3-0. Arsenal perfect at 15 points and fresh off a 3-1 win versus Bayern on matchday 5. They control tempo and limit disorder better than anyone right now. Brugge are on 4 points and they have punch, but Arsenal's rest defence plus pressing traps usually smother counters. Likely a mature, low drama away performance, 2-0. Juve, who are on 6 points, are retooling but still carry superior talent and set piece threat. Paphos, who are on 6 points as well, have been a great story yet struggle to withstand sustained pressure away. Expect territorial control from Juve and a couple of high XG looks from restarts, routine, 3-0. Madrid are on 12 points, live for these nights. City, who are on 10 points, are wobbling after a 2-0 loss versus Leverkusen in matchday 5. At the Bernabeu, Madrid's blend of compact rest defence and lightning counter attack City's high line. Expect the champions of transitions to exploit one big space behind a fullback, a classic 2-1. Here's what you guys predicted in the community predictions. Kairat 33%, draw 33%, Olympiacos 33%, Bayern 100%, Atalanta 33%, Chelsea 67%, Barcelona 63%, draw 25%, Frankfurt 13%, Inter 80%, draw 20% and no percent for Liverpool. Monaco 44%, draw 11%, Galatasaray 44%, PSV 25%, Atletico 75%, Tottenham 71%, Slavia 29%, Marseille 100%, Qarabağ 88%, Ajax 13%, Villarreal 75%, draw 25%, PSG 100%, Leverkusen 67%, Newcastle 33%, Benfica 14%, draw 14%, Napoli 71%, Dortmund 86%, Bodø Glimt 14%, Arsenal 100%, Juventus 100%, Real Madrid 67%, Man City 33%. And that wraps up my match day 6 predictions for the Champions League. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you for tomorrow for Europa League predictions. See you in a bit. Come on, you Spurs.